a situation in the north of Gaza and a situation in the south of Gaza that couldn't be more opposite from each other. In the north, Hamas is in control. It uses food as a weapon against its own people. It has no money anymore. So the way that it's paying its fighters is through food. And the way that it controls the population is by withholding food from them and then reselling the food to the population at exorbitant prices. It then stages all of these propaganda photos and these scenes that it then sells to the media abroad, because Hamas will not allow, and Israelis cannot guarantee the security of any journalists that come into northern Gaza. And all you have to do is talk to people like Hamza Hawidi, who is a Gazan journalist, who is there, who speaks the truth all the time and tells you what it's like to be a journalist in northern Gaza. Contrast that to the south, where we have the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, which Hamas is daily attacking and shooting rockets at and killing the people who are distributing aid to the Palestinian Gazans in the south. And there's no food shortage there. Now, what is so appalling to me is that the world is preventing Gazans from leaving. Why is it in any other conflict? You know, in the conflict, for example, in the Ukraine, we had 8 million people flee. In the conflict in Syria, we have 7 million people flee. But those who pretend to care about the lives of Palestinian Gazan civilians are refusing to allow even the women and children to be temporarily relocated, so they cannot be used as hostages and they cannot be used as human shields by Hamas. This to me is the most sickening and despicable thing, because the world does not care about the lives of Gazans. They want them to be used as human shields and propaganda, because they want to turn around and then blame Israel and accuse Israel of war crimes, when it is clear that Hamas is entirely responsible for this war. If Hamas did not attack Israel on October the 7th, they would be still in power, unfortunately, in Gaza.
Here's the unfortunate reality. I'm really glad that Brooke brought up the entire thing about opening the borders. Egypt, where are you at, bro? Where are you at? If you cared as much as the Palestinians really do, you would open your borders for them. Jordan, where are you at, bro? Lebanon, where are you at? Syria, where are you at? Where are they? Where's Iran? Where's Iraq? Where's Yemen? Yemen could ship a boat over here. They figured out how to kill somebody in Tel Aviv with a drone. Iran's been smuggling weapons into the Gaza Strip for the past 2 decades. They could figure out how to get them out.